Anyway, should we do our actual job?
Yeah.
Now that you've just disgraced yourself and your entire bloodline.
Yeah, let's do it.
Brilliant, because I can hear the phone ringing.
Ring, ring, baby.
That's crazy. Do you want to pick it up?
Yeah, I'll
Go on then.
absolutely do it.
Yeah.
I might pour myself some prime.
Oh, all right.
Hi, Max and George.
Hi.
So, it's not really a problem that I have, but I've been dating this boy for probably about 4 weeks now. And he has quite severe ADHD. And he's really aggressive towards me. Like, I only noticed it in, recently. But he always picks me up. He's thrown me in a canal before. He's thrown me in like a holly bush. And I've told him multiple times, he's not trying to be abusive. He just thinks it's funny and he can't help it. But I don't really know what to do because I don't want to break up with him over it.
Stay with him then.
Wow.
I say just hire a fat suit.
Are you going to finish that?
Hmm?
Are you going to finish that sentence, or is that...
Can't get hurt by being thrown around if you're in a fat suit, can you?
I mean, probably. If you fucking flung someone off a building.
Well, yeah, he's not.
He threw her in a canal, are you joking? You would drown. Wait, if you were thrown into a canal and you're wearing a fat suit?
No, like the big sumo wrestler ones.
Oh, so a sumo wrestler suit, not a fat suit.
Oh, fucking
An actual fat suit would literally make them
Balegde
drown.
out of vodka.
Oh.
Yeah, scaredy weddy. That's Max Balegde.
I mean, one of my exes had severe ADHD, and he personally didn't throw me into a canal, thank God, because I'm a very weak swimmer. But I think that was one of the reasons why, we ended up. Oh, I don't want to say this in case he watches, because that's rude. But our, shall I say, sex life was severely impacted by his ADHD. Fucking hell. Can we all just wait? George isn't getting enough attention. Sorry. Can we just zoom in on George for a second? He really... How big is that mug? Why is it still going? Oh my God.
What did you call me?
Shut the fuck up. That was
No,
so
you were saying
annoying.
something.
My ex-boyfriend had... in fact, I don't even want to say that because I don't want him to know. Oh, but he already knows, doesn't he? I hate it here. I hate it.
Thank you, KSI and Logan. Carry on.
He had, bless him, very severe ADHD.
Yeah.
And we would be kissing each other in bed.
What is ADHD?
Adult diaper baby lover. No, that's ABDL, adult baby diaper lover.
Yeah.
ADHD stands for attention deficit hyperactive disorder. I remember. So, it basically just means, oh, look at you, you're so fucking annoying. I know exactly what you're doing. Oh, I hate you so much. It basically, oh, gosh. It basically means that people can't, oh my God.
I know what it means. I was just setting up for a joke.
I know! I got it. What's this? Whoa. Shut the fuck up. I really like that pin. I saw it before and I just had to point it out.
What, the gay one?
Yes.
Right.
Happy Pride, everybody. Attention deficit human hyperactive disorder.
Human hyperactive ADHD.
Yeah. We would literally be kissing each other in bed. And if a blanket was or he didn't like the texture of the bedding, he would freak out and be oh, can't concentrate. It's everything at all times would be a distraction. If there was a sound happening or if the air conditioning did everything. So, I mean, I totally get it, love. Personally, I was never thrown in a canal.
No, that's
and I imagine that's
severe.
quite traumatic, yeah. Can you blame that on ADHD? Yeah? Okay, then, you can. Wow.
Yeah, I guess let him know that
you don't like
it. Or just stand on the right side of him. If the canal's on the left, stand on the right.
It just always travel with a
or
third
does it get
party.
a better momentum then?
Yeah, maybe.
Flings you across the other side of the canal.
What's it called? Hammer throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be that sort of situation. Do you know in sports day in school?
Actually, if I feel like if somebody was gonna do that to you and
to me,
yeah,
specifically,
and you just went,
okay.
No, they go.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. Switch it up. If you're doing the
Ah!
no, that's what I did when someone tried to mug me. I shouted. I went, get the fuck away from me, like that. And they swung to hit me. And they were holding a bottle of vodka.
I remember you telling me this story.
They were holding a bottle of vodka, and I grabbed it out of their hand. They swung to hit me, and I dodged it. I grabbed this little bottle of vodka out of their hand, and I swung to hit them with it over their head. And I looked back immediately after, and I was like, what if I killed that man? If I hit him with a bottle of vodka, that could have, like, hurt him a lot.
Yeah, he would have been Smirnoff.
He would have. He would have. And I woke up the next morning and my ear was purple. Because
he would have been a spirit. So much better.
Okay.
Carry on.
I like Smirnoff as well. My ear was purple because when I dodged it, I thought that I dodged it, but he'd actually hit my ear and bruised my ear. So for about a week, I had one purple ear. How weird is that?
That is so funny.
Isn't it?
Someone just punching your ear. That is hilarious.
So funny. But yeah, something came over me and I just entirely changed everything about me. And I was like, get the fuck away. And he was terrified. So maybe try that tactic. Balegde.
Try that tactic. Try that tactic.
And even though I think that ADHD comes with a lot of compulsive like behaviors, but maybe if you sit him down and say, right, listen, I get it and I understand why you do it, but please just try your best. Maybe there is something in him that will be able to try and stop it. I mean, there's medication. We're not doctors, but I believe you can go on ADHD medication.
Give him a ball to play with.
Yeah, fidget spinners. Have you tried fidget spinners? Give it a go.
I got a fidget spinner.
Have you?
I found it in my bag the other day.
Do you remember how popular they were?
And I've been spinning ever since.
And then they just like, they fell off. They fell off real bad. Fidget spinners. Fidget spinners, where you at, bro? That's what I want to know. Anyway, I think that's great advice. I've actually just had an email come in.
Have you? That's crazy, that is.
I know, I'm really...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're not my ex, you're just my Y. Didn't realise that was Katie Baser saying that? Or is it not?
Is it?
She was singing it at a festival the other day.
That is... Surely... Is it really? Wait, let me find it. Oh my god, it is!
Yeah.
Go on then, Katie
Big ups, Kate.
I had no idea that she sung that. George, what the fuck is this? Right, yeah, you can read that, because I'm not reading that. Jesus Christ.
It was quite a good one.
Right, good.
Hi, George and Max.
Hi.
Please keep this... This is a bit of a crazy one, but bear with me. Before I begin, a little bit of background info is that the boy I will be referencing in the email is diabetic and would often pass out if his blood sugars became too low.
Okay.
So we met a few times and he asked me to come round to his one evening. So I go over, we start getting a little frisky, favourite rapper of mine, that guy. For reference, we shagged a few times before this and he was really into some crazy things.
Oh.
Nice. Like you. It's anonymous, so nobody knows who it is.
Yeah.
However, I was gobsmacked. Bloody hell, he does like crazy things. When he went to his rucksack and presented me with bondage, to my surprise.
Ooh.
I decided, fuck it, I'll give it a go. So he commenced his work, and within 10 minutes, I was tied against the door, ropes spread like Patrick the Starfish.
Oh, what was that?
That was Patrick the Starfish.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't recall him doing that.
Yeah? You don't remember that?
That made me really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's terrified me, actually.
So this is where the diabetic part gets important.
Oh my
Don't call him your
god.
diabetic part, he's your boyfriend. I noticed after a further few minutes, he went a slightly grey colour. And
Wait. If this is about to become a story that she is tied to a wall and he passes out, I'm going to leave. I
noticed after a further few minutes, he went a slightly grey colour, and next thing I know, he was on the floor and wasn't responding to my worried calling. I worried, had the taste of my puss just killed this man? Max Austin Moore is the same thing. Then I remember he is diabetic. At this stage, I really panic as I cannot get myself untied, as I still resemble Patrick the Starfish.
No.
I see my phone sitting on the floor nearby my locker and shout, "Hey Siri!" I can't say that. I'll say it so my Siri doesn't hear.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Siri, call 999. Actually, if I whisper it, that makes it more like it wants to ring it. From here, I asked for the ambulance service and explained the situation about his health. They asked for the typical things like name and address, which I gave and advised they were sending an ambulance out and calling his next of kin on the chance they could get there quicker than him, than them to give him his insulin injections.
No.
That's when the shock hit me. I had been forgetting that I was tied against the wall, legs spread and titties on display. In that moment, I accepted my fate and realised it was either going to be his mum or the ambulance service that would find me in such position. What felt like eternity passed, and I hear a rustle downstairs. Then I'm running up the stairs when his mum bursts the door open that I'm attached to help her lifeless naked son on the floor. Then she noticed me. It's safe to say we both wanted the ground to eat us up. She injected her son and got him into the recovery position and began to help untie me. Left wrist first, right wrist, then onto the ankles. She got me his blanket and we waited on the ambulance arriving. One really can't get into the details of the ambulance waiting because the trauma affected me too much, thinking of the awkward silence as she asked me if I had a good day.
Oh my God.
Fast forward 3 weeks and we have still been talking. He messaged me today saying his mum wanted me to come round for a Sunday pork dinner. Not done with the porking yet. So Max and George, my dilemma is, should I go for the Sunday pork? Bloody hell, are we talking dinner still?
Oh my God.
Or should knowing his mum has seen my pork rolls be enough to end this situationship? P.S. Just something about fancying me.
That is possibly the best dilemma we've ever... I can't even speak. That is one of the best things that we've ever had sent into this podcast, and the weirdest things that I'm so upset and I'm flabbergasted.
What'd you do?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
It's the fact that she was tied to the door.
Tied?
So mum opens the door, she flings round.
What the fuck?
You just know she's sorting the sun out and then turns around and there's just a woman naked.
Imagine. I'm so sorry, miss. Lovely to meet you. Your son was just eating my pussy and he collapsed. I'm so sorry. I'm currently tied to his bedroom door.
God.
What a way to meet the parents. I can't do this anymore.
Who would you have preferred to turn up? The ambulance or the mum?
Ambulance. Are you taking the piss? If my boyfriend's mum saw me naked tied to a door, I would have to break up with her. Or just never see her again. I would have to never see her again.
You could say it was a play on words. He was just saying that he adores me.
Oh my God.
And then she'll be like, oh, that's cute actually. I'll just forget the image of your cock.
Oh my God.
And many a person have told you that before.
We need to move on immediately. That was just terrifying.
That was, I don't know. I'd say at this point, if the mum's saying, oh, come over for a Sunday pork, don't read too much into it.
Yeah, what if you walk in and she's tied up against the wall?
The whole family's there, all tied on the wall.
Oh my God. We're like, we just couldn't
What a
afford
great
dining
idea.
table.
No,
my
I think
God.
if the mum's inviting you over, she clearly is like, she's seen the...
Yeah, she's seen it before.
Yeah, she's like,
This happens.
So the mum being the person to invite you over means that you can go have a laugh about it, I reckon, and then carry on with your lives.